Don't know what to do. Just gonna set up. Oh, typical. What? Don't start this with me. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know whether there's anybody live yet. Is there anybody live? I'm alive. Anybody here? I don't know what I'm talking about. Shut up, Dave. Where am I going? There we go. That's where I'm going. Just setting up the iPad. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie doo. Doobie doo doobie doo. It says there's one person watching, but that's probably me. Boo doo boo. Booby doo boo. Boo boo. La 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 la, I didn't reset the box, so I hope it's all going well. Hi Maureen! Just singing to myself. Hi Jean! So, I'm just kind of setting up. I don't know whether, am I audible? Oh yeah, I am audible. You can hear me, can't you? I can hear me as well. So, right, cool. It's all working. It's all good. Just brush my moustache before I started because it's all getting in my mouth. So, well, it's Sunday. It's the 5th of June, and I'm here. Ooh, happy crafty Sunday, everyone. Hi, Linda, by the way. Sorry, I was reading your comment and not saying hello. I can't multitask. As you are all aware, I do not multitask. Well, I do, because I'm breathing and I'm talking and I'm on a camera, so like I am multitasking. I'm able to breathe and still talk, and that's it though. That's as much as the multitasking gets. So yes, it's Sunday the 5th of June. Apparently there are 4 people watching. I've said hello to the people that are in the feed currently, So have you been partying? Who's been partying? Have you done a Jubilee celebration or something? I didn't even test what the speed was of the thing. What's it called? Internet. It's gonna be one of them days. One of those days. Just bear with me. Should we try that again? I am on my own today. I need to enunciate. In Hertford, Hereford, and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. Not in Hertford, Hereford, and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. You've been partying all night. What? I can't do it like 5 minutes, let alone all night. It's not terrible upload and download speed, so we should be all right. So yes, I can't speak today, and I've got something in my eye. It's my finger. Yes, third date territory. I'm in third date territory. Yeah, it's it's lovely. He's lovely, so it's all. Just watching myself back while I'm doing that and looking right, idiot. Oh, hi. Hi, Sue. I was just thinking about you. Well, before I came on live, and that sounds wrong, and I'm sorry. But just thinking, and I really need to drop Sue a message. So Sue from Paper Inspirations. And we've got Joe of Josephine's Craft Room, and I don't think I've missed anybody at the minute. So I'm like fiddling with my wire. You know why I'm fiddling with my wire? Because it's the date. The date's made me all go, ha. So yes, I'm in third date territory. I've got my third date on Friday. So we're obviously with the same guy. Not like these aren't like all separate occasions. I'm not a hussy, despite what people might say. Yes. So I'm going to carry on with my Jubilee journal. I'll be honest. I've sewn 3 signatures in. Okay. And that's simply because nobody wants to sit and watch me just sew in signatures. So we'll sew some signatures in together. Blimey, sewing signatures is not an easy thing to say. So we'll sew some signatures in together, but not all of them. I didn't think you wanted me to. Didn't think you wanted to watch me sew in 7 signatures. Oh, blimey, that's even worse. Sew in 7 signatures. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells, the seashells, I'm sure. That's as much as I can get. And what's the other one? Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. I can do it when I put my mind to it. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pepper. Where's the peck of pickle pepper? Peter Piper picked. All in one breath. All right. Okay. Shut up, Dave. Shut up, Dave. Get on with it. I know. I'm getting on with it. I'm going to move you over now. All right. Okay. Enough chat. Enough fill. Let's get on with the sandwich. So try not to turn it off as you put that into the clip, Dave. Now the camera might be in a slightly different place to where it was last time, and that's because I've had I've had a tidy. Maybe you should see that first. Right, okay, before I put you on there, I've had a bit of a me and Brian have had a bit of a tidy. So it's not that much different, but it has got a little bit more organised than the chaos it used to be. There's a pile on the floor, and that's things to sort out still. And that blue file has all my new digital launch in. So we did sort it out a little bit more. A few more tubs on the bottom there. The top of there is better. Nothing's really changed on this wall. This is just the same chaos that it was. But the exciting thing is, if you look at my desk now, it's not all the clutter that it used to be. It's just a bit of clutter. And that's Brian's desk. There's obviously a few things to still sort out over there, but he's not here, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, me and Brian have been sorting that out over the course of the bank holiday. So that's what we've been doing, trying to get a bit more organisation. Because I'm going to be putting some physical products in my Etsy store soon, along with the launch of 7 new digikits. 4 of which are the ones that are like just the colours. So, like the coffee dye. So we had latte, espresso. Sorry, can't remember my ranges. Verde, and sherbet the last time. And this time round we've got hellebore, cardinal, hellebore, cardinal, xanthus, and there's another one, persimmon. That's the other one. And then there are 3 like digikits coming out. There's a butterflies one coming out. I've yielded to popular demand. There is a butterflies one coming out, and then there's 2 that are very jelly plate inspired, but using like a digital technique. So anyway, that's what's all coming out. Oh, hi Kim, by the way, and hi Colligan Crafts. So yeah, so they're all going to now. That's I was hoping to get them launched last night, but it's such a pain in the backside putting things on Etsy. Honestly, they really need to get their finger out. It's the 21st century. Listing stuff on eBay is easier. So, anyway, shut up, Dave, and get on with it. So what I've done is I've sewn in some of the signatures, because there are 7 to sew in. So I've sewn in 4, I believe. So we've got the middle one, which is this one. And then, hang on, where is it? The middle one is this one. then we've got the next one over, then the next one over to that, which is not there, there, and then that one. That's the first one, and we're going to sew in the other 3 in the back. Okay, so what I really like is I like this thicker wax. I don't know if you can see this thicker wax string. I prefer this to this one, which is much thinner, and I don't like it as much, but I don't have enough of the thicker one. That's the thinner one. If you can see the difference, I don't know. Can you? Anyway, it's less hurty on your hands when you're pulling it, the thicker one. So, but this one is because I wanted it to be, I hadn't got enough, so I've got one of the signatures the other side of the middle, and one of the signatures this side of the middle will have this on, just so that it's I'd like it to be matchy. So anyway, because I am on my own. Hi Marcia, by the way. Because I'm on my own, can I request that, again, if you have anything specific to say to me, rather than having a little a to and fro, not a 2 and 8 because that's a state, but a bit of a back and forth, then talk to yourselves by all means. But if it's to me, can we put it in block capitals, and that way then I can see it, because I've got it just out the corner of my eye, and hopefully I'll be able to see it. So anyway, I'm going to start with the sewing thing. So I always go in through the middle. Right, Dave, let's just make sure that you're not going to put any of these upside down. It's not a massive thing. Oh look, there you go. There is that is upside down. So it's that way up it needs to be. So I always go in through the middle. I'm just going to turn it round so that I can see it. Through the middle, through the back. You do it your way, I'll do it mine, and we'll meet in the middle. And then I go in through the top or the bottom. It doesn't make any difference. It's great when you're only working with a few pages in the signature. It's when you've got like dozens of the damn things, and then they don't line up, and like this one's not doing. All of them up until now have lined up, all of them, until I come on camera, and then, and yes, I know I can clip the pages in together, but I don't, so because I forget every time, so you kind of just learn to do it your way. So I always do, lengthwise, I always do 2.5 of the depth of the page, and I mean, some people do 3, some people do 3.5, whatever, but I find 2.5 is just sufficient for my porky fingers to be able to grab hold of the string, and tie it together in the middle. So then what I like is one piece of the thread to be one side, and the other piece of the thread to be on the other side. Pull it out. There we go. Pull it out and then give it a firm pull, and then I do a knot that way round, and then a knot that way round. Sorry, and then I have to think which way round. It's like trying to brush your hair in the mirror. Not that I have a problem with that because I don't have any hair, but just remembering to tie it. It won't come undone that way then, and then I'll just kind of like snip them off. I'll decide whether I want to keep them, later. I don't have to decide now. Okay, so that's that one in. And then what else do we have? Where is this? Right, which way up is this? It's not a way up, it doesn't matter. This is the one I'm going to sew in with this thread, my least favourite thread. I think this is the one I think this is the one I got with the kit when I bought a We Are Memory Keepers kit a long time ago. You can get much better kits for a lot less price. you know, don't get me wrong, we are memory keepers. They do a good job in some things, but they do try to, like, make you buy everything. You don't need it all from We Are Memory Keepers. So that going in there. Now, I realised when I said about my DigiKits are coming, it's taken longer than anticipated, but, you know, when you start having a life, things have to fall in place behind that. So, although I am on leave for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Sorry, every time I say 2 weeks, I always think, if anybody's ever watched Total Recall, Arnold Schwarzenegger goes through the airport or the spaceport or whatever it is, and when he's disguised, and he says he's disguised as a woman, and it says 2 weeks, and then his thing malfunctions, and anyway, let's shut up, Dave. You're not here for a movie review, so shut up. So anyway, that's what I think every time. Oh dear, shut up, Dave. Shut up. Why do I tell myself to shut up? Because, trust me, I annoy myself incessantly. There we go. So that's tightened up. That offered a similar sort of length. And then we're on to the last signature. Right, okay, now, this is the one where you can make it all go wrong and put it in upside down. And so this is the back, so that's got to be that way. Otherwise that'll be upside down. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. So, it's the final signature. Yeah, shut down. No, talking amongst yourselves. That's fine. Talk amongst yourselves. And through the middle. Sorry, I don't know why. I feel like I have to say every time. I'll do it when I'm on my own as well. In through the middle, out through the top. Or it's actually the bottom, Dave. So, nah, got that wrong. Nah. Oh, in there. Just get in there. I was trying to put it through that, which I thought was the hole. It's not. It's a pencil mark, Dave. Oh, yes. Well, life. Life? What real life? No life. Oh. Right, out through the... Shut up, Dave, and get on with it. We're nearly on the home straight. Oh, hi, Dawn. Hi. So Dawn's from Maine. But Dawn, I'm really sorry. Where I don't know where I don't know where that is. I know it's in America. Like, I'm not that daft. I don't know where many of the states are, but like it's one of the many that I don't. One of the many that I don't know where it is. So, if you were San Francisco, I know where that is. And do you know what? I've learnt where New York is as well. I'm laughing because it's nowhere near where I thought it was. I was in a bit like, no, that's wrong. It can't be there. It's like almost like, no, the map's wrong. I'm not wrong. But no. I clearly hadn't got a clue. Where I thought it was is actually Florida. So, anyway, I was never very good at geography in the UK, let alone anywhere else in the world. Clearly, it's not my strong point. Maine, USA, northeast, above Massachusetts. Well, I don't know what that is either. So, is it in the middle bit? Is it like the middle bit? Or is it like on the edgy bit? And it's not where Florida is, because I know where Florida is now. which is where I thought New York was. So like you can see how I am. Although, you know, to be fair, if I asked you to find Yorkshire on an unmarked map, well, Batley's, for instance, on an unmarked map of the UK, I think you'd struggle as well. So, like, you know. Anyway, so they're all sewn in. So they're sewn into this loose spine. Because remember, I put this in, so this is just filler. So this is just to bring it up to the same level as here. So that when I stick this in, this sits nice and flush. The spine that it's sewn it to sits nice and flush. And then any fabric we put on is, you know, it'll sit nicer. So what we want it to do is going to come up to this mark, whatever fabric we put on, or the inner book thing, inner page, end pages. That's the word. Right. Before I carry on with that, let's put these things away. Before it all goes even more Pete tongue, I want to keep that piece because that's my last piece of that. I need to order some more of that. I do have some in green, but it's green, so obviously it wasn't going to go very well in this journal because this is red, white, and blue. So I'm going to stick that into there, and what I've got to think about is what I'm going to have either side. So, sorry. I like the way you said besides New Hampshire, but I don't know what that is either. South Ontario, South Ontario, Canada. I know where Canada is. It's probably all I can do. Good morning, Leslie. Yeah, welcome to the the madhouse. Dave trying to learn the what's it called? The geography of America. So this is going to get sewn into here, like I say. Well, not sewn into, glued into here. Okay, and then this is going to go around like this. Okay, so I've tried to leave enough room so that it looks like it kind of flops down. It's narrower at this end than it is at this end, and that's because when you fill it with ephemera, it'll be like this. I can't get it around because like everything ends up as an alligator mouth. You know, doesn't matter how much planning you have. So I'm going to glue that into there, but I want to think about what I'm going to put on the ends here. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to do some kind of decoupage thing with some napkins. I'm thinking something florally, but with a bit of Union Jack maybe in it. And let's have a think about that. So, I haven't thought off camera about this. What have we said now? What, you're laughing at my... Oh, hi, Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Good morning. Now I understand what you were doing. What you need, Kim? You mean now you understand what I'm doing? Now, only now. All the other weeks, no, not a clue. I hope everyone. There's a Jubilee celebration here in the UK. Yeah, the date went really well, Jamie. So I'm in third. I was saying at the start, I'm in third date territory. So I am. Well, I'm going on my third date. So next Friday. So oh, there's that, isn't there? That the lovely Shirley sent me. I've got this. This is all of my stuff. All of the stuff I've collected, shall I say, accumulated dough. Elastic. I don't know why that's in there. Oh, there's that. Quite liked that. This is just blue. These are just papers. Yeah. We've got some stamps. Oh, I liked this as well. It's a postage stamp book, obviously, that I've gutted, but I might use that as a writing board in it. I just liked the picture. So, although it wouldn't be a particularly good writing book because it's got one of them. It's got an ASMR cover. Burb. Need to take Gabrielle out, and I need a coffee. What you need a coffee because of me? Is that what you're saying, Leslie? You need to steady yourself with the coffee. Don't blame you. I need a coffee after spending time with myself as well. So, although I can't get a coffee because Brian's not here and he would normally be making me one, but he's not here, so we won't be doing that then. So I've got those Union Jacks that I made, and then there are all the pictures of the Royals. Okay, so now look, 5 minutes in, and my desk is a mess already. So I'm thinking maybe I could do. I just thought it looked quite regal. It's going to be a bit of an eclectic journal anyway, so I thought maybe if I could did that with, and kind of overlaid it with some napkin and a bit of Union Jack on it, that might look good. Just going to have a look for another napkin I can decoupage with. Let's pull the napkins out. That might be a big mistake. Sorry, that was me bending over. Oh dear. There's loads of them. Right, so might see if I can you know how we used to have one of these that was like filled with all the bits of napkin, right? Okay, well I've got two now. Yes, I need to sort my life out and my napkins as well, so they're just fillers. I want something that says maybe tea party, garden party kind of thing. That's quite nice, but it's got hummingbirds on it. They're not they're not known for being in the UK, hummingbirds. Maybe a bit of green. That's pretty. Maybe that. Not that. Not that. It's not Christmas, Dave. Not that. Not that. Don't know what that is. It's filler. It's filler. 'Cause it's a thriller. Sorry, killer thriller. Filler. That's where I was going with that. Oh, that's quite pretty. Maybe that. No, that's a bit of tissue paper. A bunny. There's blue bunnies. That's pretty. What have we got here? Is that more hummingbirds? Yeah, more hummingbirds. Again, not very British. Bees might be useful. Our bees, well, we've only got bumblebees because they've got extra fur coats on for the weather. No, we do have more bees. They're not the only bees we have. These are not the bees you are looking for. Oh, shut up, Dave. Marcia retracted her message. Okay. Oh no, sorry, Jamie. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling like very well. Got a bit of a head cold. Oh, and Leslie's not feeling very well either. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Well, if somebody makes me a coffee, I'll I'll just get on with it. No, shut up, Dave. You can't make me a coffee. Just send it to me. Send me a coffee in Happy Mail. No, please don't. Please don't. So poppies, they're quite British. Sorry, I kind of got distracted. I was looking at the messages, the feed, the whatever. That's filler. I'm just going to sort my filler stuff out because I collect so much of the filler. By filler, I mean it's the layer that you take off. That might be quite nice. I really need to sort these out so I can actually see them rather than them just being little screwed up bunches of something. It's not really. I mean, it's nice, but I don't want it autumnal. That's pretty. Okay, so let's have a look. See, you can see the wood for the trees now. Well, we can't. We can see it better than we did, but not as good as we should be able to. A robin, that's very British, although not the right time of year, but that's quite pretty. I want something to kind of overlay over the top of that thing that is still quite... Happy Easter. It's a nice napkin. I mean, I wouldn't use the Happy Easter bit anyway, but like some herbs and buttercups and things, maybe. Oh, a blue tit. Some butterflies. They look a bit like what's the word? Bright for being in the UK, unless it's a cabbage white or a red admiral. I really should have planned this ahead, shouldn't I? I could put some vegetables in there. But, you know, if I planned ahead, then you'd be like, what? Who is this person? We want our Dave back. Oh, look, there's more filler. I've got so much... Like, this is what happens every time I use a napkin. I get filler from it, so... and it's... I mean, I do use it. Just don't use it as much as I make it. And I just don't have room for all this anymore. I've accumulated so much stuff, honestly. When I was having to tidy up, it was, oh dear, this is like, no, Dave. You need to get rid of some of this. This is why I've decided to put some physical things in my Etsy store. Well, those cups, teacups, are quite British. Yeah, I was thinking I need to get rid of some of these napkins. And so, like, the ones that I'm not going to use, I need to get rid of. Or the ones that I'm less likely to use, put it that way. I don't need 40 of ones that I'm not going to use, do I? So, I can't touch that. Some of the napkins, I don't like the feel of them either. So. That's quite pretty. Oh, don't pull that out, Dave. It's going to pull everything out. That can stay in there. I really don't know what you're saying because, like, I'm not paying attention. That's quite nice. Can I tell you which one I really love, but I covet? Because I've literally only got maybe 2 of this left. This was from H&M Home, and I absolutely loved it, and it's been used in everything, and literally I've got that one, and I think I saw one in the other thing left, and that's it. So nobody's getting them. I guess I could find the Queen of Hearts out of that. It doesn't have to be the Queen of Hearts, is it? Although she's, you know, that's the metaphorical stuff. Oh, shut up, Dave. You don't know what you're talking about. That's it. You just, like, talk like as though you know what you're talking about, Dave, and then, like, actually find yourself led up a garden path and not knowing what you're talking about. And everybody realises. And see, I don't even know what I'm talking about now, so shut up, Dave. That one. Don't think that one's going to go. I'd like it to be something a bit more in keeping, so like something with some blues in it, or some red in it. They've all got white in it because it's a napkin. No, we'll leave it there. Not you, though. You're not suitable. Right. Ooh. Okay, so something here should be, that's a pattern, Dave. So, now you see I like that. Don't know what it would look like overlaid, but I quite like that. And obviously it's going to have some Union Jack in it as well. Those are quite pretty flowers around the edge, and they might actually go together. They're not, it's not too in your face. I mean, I know it's not red, white or blue, but it's not too in your face. That's too dark, that won't. Don't really like that image for this. Oh, I don't know. The Queen looks terrible, looks frightening. Maybe that's what I don't like about it. Can I find a queen that doesn't look mean? Maybe her. Okay, well, I'll leave that out for now. This one's got a lot of blue in it. That's pretty. That'd be pretty on the inside, wouldn't it? Keep that out, and maybe that or that. Yeah, we're gonna have to have some teacups. I like that, but it's not right for this. That's it's red. I'll leave it out for now. This, no, it's too pinky. I don't know. No, I think I prefer that. I do like that, but no, I'm going to reject that. That's the pink version of that other one that I pulled out that said is the one I covered. So not that one, not that. Maybe that in the background. No, not that. No, I'm not going to go with that either. Might keep some bees out. I'm not going to use that one, and not the rabbits. Okay, so that's as sorted as it gets. So I think. What? Sorry. So what? Sorry. What? Somebody. What? What? Somebody. What? People are talking. Oh, hi, Jodie Martin, with one eye. Sorry, I'm just trying to read through. Sometimes decoupage napkin packing onto glossy book pages. Yes, yeah, that's what I do. Is I kind of mat it all down with a. That's why I'm not going to use just the filler for this, but that's what I'm kind of doing with this, is using the matteness. Now, will I get, if I cut a piece? If I cut that way. Am I going to get enough from it? You know what? I think I am. Because I think this pattern goes this way rather than this way. I mean, it could go either way. I mean, if it had to, it could have gone the other way, but I'm not worried about it. It's going to go this way. So I'm just going to do a bit of guesswork. I'm going to go to there. Just fold that over. Hopefully that's some way to being a similar sort of size. And then I'm just going to cut it off. The pair of scissors that I've lost. Oh, there they are. No, not those, Dave, because we'll be here until next week if I do that. I'm not going to worry about a straight edge now. I'll cut it all down when I've kind of done what I need to do with it. I'll have napkin overhang on it anyway, so fold that up. I've got loads of this. This was wrapping paper from a couple of Christmases ago from Wilkinson's. You need to go out of the way because I don't want you getting all sticky. And you can go too. Let's just make sure before I send you away that it's about the right size. Yep, will do. It's going to have a bit cut out to the middle anyway because it's got to go either side of here, but it's the right kind of size. So what I want to do is think about how I'm going to make this. Right. Is there a way in? Oh, there is a way in. There. Oh no, it's not. It's not actually a way in. It's just what? Oh no, it is a way in. That's fine. I wanted to find some napkins with like little Union Jacks on, but I didn't. I'm thinking, and like a couple of elements of. Let's just think about this. Whereabouts is this going to get cut? So I'm going to have that there. I'm going to have to cut it about. All right, about there. Oh, I'm just guessing this. This is an estimation, as in I'm using my eye to make a estimate. What? Oh, for goodness sake, where are the scissors now? What have you done with that? There they are. I'm going to cut this off, because then this will be the front bit. And then there's this bit that's going to be on this side, and that's going to go up to about there. Perfect. Oh, might not be perfect, but it'll be perfect for me. There we go. That's going to go up to there. Okay. So I'll attempt to cut this off. Sorry, concentrating. Can you hear that rumbling noise? That's me concentrating. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have these as the end pages. So either side of there. Yeah, and I will, yeah, decoupage them with something. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. Thank you, Jean. Thanks for the coffee. It's actually made perfectly as well. Thank you. So get me messy mat out. Well, one of the messy mats. Get this up, but we'll use this one. I do. Oh, I bought some new ones that could show their face on camera. See, look, told you I only ever use baking liner. Yeah, there we go. This is better. This is one that's like suitable for TV. This one's disgraceful. Go to your room. Nobody wants to see you around here. That's the one I use when you guys aren't around. So it's got a bit. That's got a bit of grittiness from it. What's it called? Heat embossing powder. So, let's just think about the composition now. Get me, big words, composition. Like he knows what he's talking about. I don't expect great things because I don't know what I'm talking about. This one's come apart nice and easy. It knows it belongs in my stash. It knows that it doesn't want to be messing around. More filler on the floor. Oh, just sort my belt out because it was digging tummy. I think I'm going to have that on there. I might have an element of like a Union Jack kind of creeping in, like torn in here. Yeah, and I might add some other napkins. I might have this. Oh, do I want this one? I've probably got a million of these already separated, but see, that one came apart as well really easily. What's going on? Yeah, you see, this has got it. This can only be kind of low down because it's, you know, it's kind of a scene, isn't it? Don't make a scene, Dave. Right. Let's get my water brush. There it is. Get the lid off it. I'm just going to take this off. Take it apart. Take it apart. Don't know why it has to be sung, but it does. Okay, so we've got a continuation. So it's long enough to go across the whole thing. That's fine. So I could do that. I could have that on here. I could have some of this in the background. Some of this in the background and a bit of Union Jack. Might go for that then. So the first layer I've got to put on is this. And I'm not going to worry about all of it. Anybody tell me where I put the water brush now? There. That's your job, is to keep an eye on where I put the water brush. So I'm going to take a square out of it, or squareabouts. There, square or squareabouts. There or thereabouts. It's a kind of a square. Nope, I can't actually pick it up. There we go, cool. Put that somewhere you're going to find it again, Dave. Fold that up for now. Oh dear, Dave. Seriously, I might have to have some. I did say I was going to put some of those in, didn't I? I'm going to put this on, kind of up here. I think I might tear a little bit of this off the corner. And I'm going to put that on there. And I think I want some of the. Where's my Union Jacks now? Blimey, it's big enough, Dave. You can't see it. Yeah, I thought I was going to have to resort to the sellotape technique, but I don't have to because I found it, peeled it. That's sorted. Oh, that's quite nice as well, isn't it, that layer? That's not filler, is it, Dave? That could go over one of the pages, actually. So I'm thinking some of this on this corner. So let's take one of these out. You probably have no idea what I'm doing at the moment, and like that's really, it's really good because like that's kind of where I am with it as well. There is water left in there. That's fine. If you don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't know what I'm doing. No, the good thing about you not knowing what I'm doing is you won't know whether I got it right or not. So that's why there's no right or wrong in craft. You just tell people that's how it was meant to look. Hello, Lily Rose Blue. Okay, so I've got a. So Jean, for some reason, O and T was moderated, and I had to allow it in the conversation. So obviously, it's an American algorithm. It doesn't allow us to say T. So yeah, I'm going to put that under there. So I want it kind of this bit out. I know there's a lot of faffing, but you know, we like a bit of faffing. I'm going to use this bit because this has already got. No, I'm going to use this bit because I want wanted that bit. I'm going to use that bit, and then I'm going to give this a bit of a... I'm going to give this a bit of an edge, a bit of a wavier edge, so it doesn't... You can't see the defined edge on it. Just feather that bit out as well. Otherwise, what you'd get is you get like a very defined square of Union Jack underneath the tissue, and your eye would be drawn to it. You'd be able to see it more. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put this kind of around it, and then I'm going to put this scene across the bottom. Yeah, and then hopefully you'll be able to see some of this through it as well. So I don't want my... I've got watered down vintage photo Mod Podge, but I want just a clean one, just a plain watered down with no colour in it. Oh, that crash that you heard was everything falling over. So I've got some... It's on Brian's side, so... Well, so I say Brian's side, it's not his side, it's like my guest's side, but I don't have many guests, so it's usually Brian's. So. Right. Do you know what would be really good, Dave? If you actually had something to apply it with. Like a brush would be good. No, not that. That's a makeup brush, Dave. Don't use that. Not fussy on the brushy. That'll do. It's fine. Okay. So I want to put the Union Jack bit on first, because that's the bit that's going to go. It's like the base layer. And we'll put this down. So yeah. So for those people that joined afterwards, yes, I had a date. Had my second date. I'm now going to have my third date on Friday. It seemed to be a thing, the Fridays. And it's going really well, and he's lovely, and I'm a bit smitten. So I know I'm in my 50s. I should probably know better, but you know, I'm enjoying what it is as it happens. So. That on there. Right, okay, so now I'm going to put more of this down kind of on the rest of it. Well, not all of it, because it won't go all the way down. This napkin doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, so I'll just put it down on this area. And then put this over. I kind of want to get it up to there. And then set it around it. Trace it down with my finger just to get it to lie down without too many air pockets. My finger's dry, so I can drag it over the surface. If it was wet, I wouldn't even try. The only thing I'm not happy about is I forgot to take a raw edge off this. Just because, again, otherwise your eye is going to be drawn to that straight line. Look, especially if you can see it under that next layer. So I'm just going to take this off. Now is not the time to be doing this, but tough. I have. Okay. Just lay that down. Make sure it gets some kind of adhesion, and then I'm going to go over the top with a bit of this to kind of blend it in now. Not too much of this. You just want to make the napkin opaque. Transparent. You don't want to get it so wet that it disintegrates. making that kind of transparency. You know the way that I do my faux glassine, just by making it transparent. So that's that. No idea why my non-stick mat is like all the way over there when it needs to be closer to me. So there's that, and this the napkin goes more transparent as it dries. So, and then we're going to have this across the bottom here. So we're going to make it a bit more of a scene. So I'm going to kind of tear a bit out. My phone has gone mad. I have no idea where it is, but I can hear it going boop boop. It's vibrating. Oh, sorry, excuse me. What's that? Sorry, just what's that? Sorry, just replying to him. He's on his lunch, so he's just sent me a message. So, oh, isn't it lovely when you get messages? You know when like you're excited to look at your phone, not like, oh, the opticians have sent me an appointment, or you know, or all the scams that come through on your phone these days. It's nice when you want to look at your phone. So, don't need much more than that. I'll stop there. Is that going to be wide enough? Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to come. It's handy that it's just the size of 1/4 of a napkin. Pull this back in, and then put this down. I'm going to have that on there. And you know, I know it's not, you know, terribly red, white, and bluey, but it's. I like it. Oh, more messages have come through. Yep. They're from Victor. How far up does this go? We go to about there. Don't want to put too much on, that's all. I want it to stick, but I don't want it to tear everything else, so I'll put that there. It doesn't have to line up at the bottom. That's fine. Open that up. Come on, open it out. On there. La 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 la. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll put some glue down, Dave. It actually helps things to stick, doesn't it? You should try that. Oh, look, it does. It works. Dull. Silly boy. Right. Hopefully that will blend in and it will go a bit more transparent. And if it doesn't, I don't care. There we go. So hopefully that's going to dry. Well, it will dry. I mean, it's not like, hopefully it'll dry. It might not. No, it definitely will dry. I just don't want it here. Where am I going to put it? I'll put it over there. Right, so that's one bit of it. So we need to do the other side. So I need to think about the composition on this bit. So I can afford to have a bit more Union Jack on it. So let's just tear it there. So I could have a bit more Union Jack. Maybe I could have it that way around. Yeah, and tear a line off it. So I'm not worried about the water brush. I'm just tearing a line. I think he came back to me and told me what it was. honey roast ham, roast potatoes, and honey roast gravy. No veg. Lol. No, it doesn't. It doesn't eat much veg. So. So anyway, telling me what he's having for his lunch. I haven't even started mine. I haven't even started thinking about what am I going to have? I don't know what I've got. Oh, it might be a salad. Oh, joy. The joys of a salad. So, no, maybe I want that. I don't want it to be too... right, I don't know whether I possibly could be beheaded for this, tearing up the Union Jack. Let's hope not, eh? Let's hope not on a live. So, if only the flag was more positionable. Again, I'm not dissing the Union Jack. I'm just see, I'm going against the grain, so it's not tearing. Fine. I might have that on the corner. I might have that on the corner actually, because I think that's how the way it wanted to be. So, yeah, so I'm going to go with kind of something like that. In fact, I'm just going to lay it down now because I can compose the rest around it. That's fine. Oh, don't breathe on it, Dave, because that just makes it blow away. Pop that down. What have we got? I guess you're not talking to me. Nobody's put anything in block capitals, so like, oh, hang on. Never understand a salad. Just depends on what you put in it. Never underestimate, sorry. Helps, Dave, if you actually read things correctly. No, I know. I do love a salad, but it's just, Leslie, I've eaten loads of salad this week. Like, loads of salad. In fact, for the last 3 weeks, I have had salad probably, well, at least 4 or 5 times a week. So I think I've eaten my quota of salad. So it's you guys that need to pick up the slack on the quota on the salad eating. But no, I do enjoy salad. Just, you know, and I love them with Jersey Royal potatoes. Oh, I always have everything in my salad. So I'll have lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, spring onions, red peppers, or yellow or orange. I don't like a green pepper in salad. Radishes, and then I have, I always have a couple of soft boiled eggs, so that when you cut them and you open it, that it all oozes out. Oh, like Brian thinks I'm a wizard because I can do that every time, consistently with an egg. I can always get a soft boiled yolk. So, where's my other one? Where's the? Is that the one? Is that the one I used before? Is it? Is it? If it's got a panel missing, it is. Oh, it is. It's that one. And what else was the thing? I like it with. Well, I like it with anything really. But I go full out on all the salad veg. I like vegetables. I'm not a hater of vegetables. So I want to have something to fill in the top there. So I think I'm going to tear that out, that leaf. And we have that maybe there. Well, I nearly stuck it to the page then, so like it looks like, yes, it's going there, Dave. I'm going to put this on here. Just to fill that gap up, really. And then I'm going to have some, so I'm going to have this across here. I'm not going to worry about this bit then. What was the thing I had? Oh, I had a lovely piece of salmon the other day. It was done with lime and coriander. Oh, it was delicious, delish. But I don't have any of that in, so it's not so much that I don't want a salad. It's that I don't want a salad with the stuff that I've got in the fridge, which is not a lot, to be fair. It's not going to matter too much if it's a bit on a wonk, is it? And if we tear this edge, we can add a bit more onto it, and you won't know it was there. Yeah, we'll do it on the wonk. So, covered considerable amount of page, I think. Not too much on those bits, but just an overlap. But you know, I like it. A salad. I always think of a salad when the weather's nice, and it has been really nice. And then all of a sudden, this week it's kind of gone a bit more overcast. They were forecasting really nice weather, and well, it did. It was nice. Yeah, it was nice yesterday. No, it was nice. Friday. It was okay yesterday. Today is quite cold, really. It's 12 degrees, I believe. So it's not tropical, and I haven't seen the sun today. So I'm sure it still exists. I just haven't seen it. You guys over in America, you've probably stolen our sun, and the ones in Australia. Well, not that you've ever had to steal anybody's sunshine because you've got enough of your own. So I'd love to live in a warm, climate. Although I'd like to live loads of places, but like they're all different for different reasons. I'd like to live on the coast because I love the sound of waves. I'd like to live in Scotland because like you're never far from anything picturesque, and it's always dramatic and wild and windswept, and you get nice snowfall. Anyway, shut up, Dave. I'd like to live in Canada because, like, it's Canada. I'd like to live in San Francisco because it's San Francisco. But I live in Batley, so for my sins, I live in Batley. Right, I'm just going to get a bit of this to put on here. Doesn't matter if it's not the same. I'm not pattern matching. I'll put that maybe about there. Have to be. Oh, there you go. That's fine. Just blend that bit in together. That's it. So far you haven't torn a napkin, but now you've spoken too soon, Dave. It's all going to go wrong. Okay, so there we go. There's that. So now we want to do this bottom edge. Oh, get off there. Where's the other part of that napkin that should be one continuous piece? Is it still one continuous piece? It is indeed. So we're going to put this on here. Yeah, okay. I've got no space to lie it down and use the water brush, so I'm just going to have to tear it. So I have run out of space, as is the case whenever I do anything. Start off with a clean desk. It's not clean for very long. Mind if I rip a couple of flowers, it's fine. But yeah, Brian, you have to feel for Brian, so everybody's thoughts need to be with Brian, because Brian did a double yesterday at work, so then he slept there, and then he's doing a double again today. So I think he finishes at 10 tonight. So yeah, rather him than me. But I think they're short staffed. I've had a senior that left. That's why Brian ended up with, well, not ended up with, but like that's why how the promotion came about for Brian. But also they've just got shorter staff generally. So people have left, and obviously there's people that are still isolating for COVID reasons because they deal with vulnerable vulnerable children. So like health vulnerable, I mean. Well, I nearly committed then, and like it wasn't in the right place. There we go. We're committing now. Go there. Tamp it down a bit. Wanted it to kind of look like a bit of a depiction of the British countryside, but I don't know whether that's what I've got across. Where does the paper end? There. I mean, I don't want to be pasting it to the table, is what I meant. So anyway, I started for lunch. Oh, hi Shirley, by the way. Shirley's here. Hi Angela. So yeah, so we are doing the end papers. So anybody that's just joined. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to say that now, am I? Because whoever they are said that they hated it when I recapped for people. Well, they haven't said anything else since. I think although the subscription number did drop, so I think that might have been them telling me how displeased they were with my comment, my attitude towards their disgruntledness, which was, I don't care. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. We'll see. So I know I've gone significantly over the edges, and that's fine, because they can all be torn off later. Well, it could be if we could get it off the... Although, what do you need to get it off the mat for, Dave? You're not going to actually need it off the mat. So let's get rid of these bits. And then what I might do is I might try and dry it artificially. But this is why I want to get rid of the bits, because these will end up being everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Oh, except for the one thing, Dave, you've done is you've covered your bin over again. Oh well, there's another bit for the floor. Right, move that out of the way. I don't want to be wearing that. Put the lid on that, Dave. Right, now, let's get this out and give this a bit of a dry. So Shirley sent me this lovely thing, and I was going to use that as the end papers, but then I had an idea to put it in a bag, so like a slip cover, and I thought I could make a slip cover out of that for it. So I don't know, we'll see. Right, I'm not happy with that. So this is the problem with artificially drying it is you end up, if you just left it to dry, you wouldn't see any of this, and you just have to live with it. So in some ways, I guess it's good, because it means that I can adapt it as I go. Just the bits where it's not going, where it's a bit opaque, it's not going transparency enough for me. I just kind of want to address those bits. that. And I'm sure I said at one point I wasn't ever going to do any heat stuff on this mat. But hey, look, guess what I'm doing? Look at me being all devil may care. When I've got a warped mat, I'll be really gutted. Oh look, the I don't know whether you can see, but that pattern's come through where the red is on the Union Jack. I mean, it's not. Oh, hello. Not coming off the mat now. Not perfect. Perfect for me. I'm going to just do a bit of the drying on the back as well. See, you can see how sodden it is. So, I can't think of anything else. I can't think of what I was going to say. What was I going to say? What was I talking about? Who am I? Why am I here? Yeah, it's the. Oh, they've got a. I think they're having a bit of a street party. I didn't get an invitation. I think it's just a case of like, it's the street, so you can come. But they've got banners up and Union Jacks and pictures of the Queen's head. Well, her face stuck to people's windows, which I don't really think is in good taste. But hey, what do I know? It is what it is. I haven't got anything up. I'm doing this instead. I'm not going to any street party. I'm here with you guys. You are my party. You are the wind beneath my wings. Ah. Sorry. I'm trying to think what I was going to say. I'm sure there was something. I think my mat's bulging. Get it to go flat. That's the thing to do. Is get it to go flat while it's still warm. Because once it's cooled down, it'll be that same shape. Right. That's kind of drying out a bit more now. So I'll put that to one side. Oh, hello. And I'll get this one out and dry this one. Love you more journals. I really don't know what you're saying to each other. I guess you're saying things to each other. That's fine. That's all. You know what I really need? That's what I really need. Ugh. So I knew that these would come in useful some way. So all these bits of filler actually would be good behind because they can soak up moisture. So the moisture's going somewhere. And it'll stop my mat from warping. So it's a win-win. That bit's very white, isn't it? So if we can get that to go a bit more transparent. And those bits. And this is just going to be really white because this is where the multiple layers are on top of each other. But I'll see what I can do and get it to go a bit more transparent. I just want to push it into the fibres, but without tearing the napkin. Probably not going to make any difference, to be fair. Make private all my recent videos as my husband was afraid of me being out. Oh, I see. Sorry, Leslie. Yes, I understand the situation. So, just Leslie has said something in the chat. So, I'm just agreeing to what Leslie said, but without making it public, because that defeats the whole object. Don't stick. Don't mind you drying, but don't stick. So what have people been up to this weekend? Obviously, you know what I've been up to. Well, you don't know it all, obviously. But you know I've had a date. I didn't go to Slimming World this week because I wanted to... Well, I wanted not to have to go. That's what I wanted to be able to eat what I wanted rather than worry about that. But no, I didn't go to Slimming World, but I have... I think I might have maintained. I don't think I've lost. And then next Friday, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'll be up late again. But I can't afford to miss another Slimming World. So I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't know whether I fully like it. I'll have to wait until it's properly dry to be able to tell, I guess. Let's get this one back and try and dry this a bit more. Now I've got a layer to soak up the moisture. Do you know when like you have something in your mind's eye and it doesn't look like that? So, but sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes what you've got in your mind's eye is worse than it actually turns out. So, and it's not horrible. Not exactly what I was expecting, but hey. Can't really see though that other layer now. So you know this middle layer. But it's all right. It's fine. Pick all of this up. Right. So what I need to do is I need to chop it down now. Let's get this piece first. I just need to cut off anything that isn't the paper. So again, if we go quiet, I'm really sorry. It's because I'm concentrating. And I'm concentrating without my tongue out. I know, revolution. Is it a revolution? No, it's a revelation. Revolutionary. I don't know. Oh, shut up, Dave. I don't know. Just cut that bit off. Lump of glue on that bit there. But go top bit. Top edge, okay? Oh no, there's a tiny bit on the top edge. A tiny bit on there. Let's just cut that off. My hands suddenly started shaking. So that's that. That's one end piece, one end paper thing-ish, thing-nussy. Get me journal back in for a minute. Okay, so I was thinking that's going to go there. Yeah. And then let's cut this bit out. The silence while I'm cutting. So Dave, we'll get the journal I created and he'll have to okay, right. Yeah, I will show them. Leslie, absolutely. So Leslie will get it to me, and then I will show you what she's created. How about that? Deal? Deal. Okay. Well, it's a deal whether you don't have to agree to it. I'm telling you. It's my channel. I can do what I like. So yeah, I was saying at the top of the hour, get me in telly talk, the top of the program, the top of the hour, I was telling you about the new digital ranges I'm bringing out. So 7 brand new ones. Get me. So I can create them in minutes. My brain is just like wild with I can do this and 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 this, and I do all of that. But then I have to list them on Etsy, and that's the thing where my brain goes, oh, do I have to do this? Okay, so what we've got is these are our end papers. Well, they are at the moment. They're still not quite dry. But, so that's going to go there, and that's going to go there. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like. I'm happy now. I'm happy now. I like it. Now this is where we tried to stitch, and it didn't do a very good job. You remember we were trying to do it last week, and we couldn't get it to work. I want to take this out because it looks like a mess, really. So let's find something to unpick it with. My unpicker is somewhere, but I don't know where. I just want to take these bits out and just unpick this red thread. There we go. That's that bit out. Get off the front. Yeah. You probably can't see it because of this the pattern in the fabric, but I can. So I just want to catch that and not the fabric. So. There we go. That's that bit. Oh, some more here. Oh, that's this side I need to pick it from. Can't actually see that. Excuse me, I'll tilt the light this way. Oh, well, you would do that, wouldn't you? I was hoping you'd pull all the other bits out, but no, you didn't. Like that. That's what I was hoping you'd do. Like that did. Just because I can see it. I think that's what it is. I just want to take it out. I don't like it. Because I don't like it. It would have been alright if it had actually been the same line, but it's not. It's just a mess. And I've sewn stuff on that sewing machine since, and it's been fine. I think it is just too thick for this. Sorry, this is too thick for that. Pull that bit out. There we go. So all those bits have got cotton gone. Right. Okay. So this can go here. Yep. I'm going to put that on there. Okay. So that's what I want. 3 in 1. Let's see if we can get it to go a bit flatter. This one's quite dry now, so I can put this bit in. Oh no, can't put it in, can I? You know why I can't put it in? Because I haven't done the signature, have I, Dave? No. Dave, you need to get the signature in, otherwise that'll be a right mess. Right, this is the signature. So this can now get glued in. What's going to happen then is these are going to be either side. So, like that, and like that. That way then they cover up the Tyvek. You can't then see the Tyvek, but the Tyvek just kind of secures this in. Because if you just sew it to cardboard, the cardboard the holes can rip, whereas the Tyvek stops that from happening. So Good job I didn't glue it in, isn't it? Good job I actually remembered what I was doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the spine in now. So I've got to do the spine, glue the end papers on. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Except for, well, I will do if like my 3-in-1 complies. If it ordains itself to actually get to the end of the tube. Talk amongst yourselves, it's like watching a lava lamp. Playing some psychedelic music and, yo, peace, man. So, I'm going to stick this in. Oh, nearly glued me doily. It's not a euphemism. Nearly caught me doily in that. All the way. Let's go all the way. Yeah. So I'm not going to worry about these flaps at the minute. I'm going to glue them down in a second. I want to get all this in, and I want to kind of just touch on all of those bits where there's a hole, because that'll just anchor it nicely. But then also get the bits between glued in as well. So get good contact. I'm getting high off this again. I haven't got the strength to squeeze it out the tube. I'd rather have too much than not enough. So, which way up is it, Dave? Nope, let's see, nearly did it wrong then. So I need to line that up. So that's going to go a bit higher up. That there, that there, there and there, there and there. I'm not going by this. This isn't square, but this is. The spine is. So, yeah, there, to there. Right, okay, so I just need to push it down now. Excuse me while I get up and give it a squeeze. Give it a bit of a massage. Where are you going on your holidays? Book somewhere nice. That's the last time I had a massage. Somebody was trying to have a full-blown holiday conversation with me. Well, and with their colleague as well. So it's quite off-putting. Where's the gap? Where is the gap? Mind the gap. There's the gap. Move that bit down, squeeze it down that edge. Same on this side, get that down. Obviously there'll be more, it'll be more secure when I've glued the flap in. So just make sure it's fully in is what I'm trying to do. I think that's it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So that's all in. Just need to give it a minute though. Give it a minute. Talk amongst ourselves while we do that. Right, okay, cool. So I'll get these flaps glued in now. So just gluing all the way around this. Get it nice and tacky. And then this, of course, will secure it as well, so you're not just relying on the spine making contact. Sorry, there's a bit more space there. I'll get a bit more glue in there. So that can get squeezed down. You know what I'm going to pull out? I've got two now. I've got two bricks. It's all right. Nobody's house is going to fall down. I've not taken out somebody's cornerstone or anything like that. They were. I found them. Finders, keepers. They were actually in the car park at work, and they were annoying everybody because I kept saying, can somebody move those bricks? Because I keep going out, like, keep thinking I'm going to go over it with my car, or I'm going to, you know, do some damage. So I did move them. I moved them to my house. So, and you know, when you go home with a brick, people talk, really. People talk anyway, because like I go home with the empty envelopes and, you know, everything. Everything that nobody else wants. And then I put this one on this side. This one's a heavier brick. Could do with it being flat, actually. There we go, like that. That's better. Okay, so that'll just hold them down while we get on. A bit of goo in the end of my glue thing. There's a bit of glue in the end. It's just told me, my watch has just told me to breathe, because like apparently I'm not doing any of that. There we go, get that bit of out. And that should sit back on there. Yep, cool. Close that up now, Dave. There we go. So these are going to go in either end. Just stop scratching your watch face on that brush, on that brick. And that's going to go that side. Yeah, I kind of like it. I was thinking, so these, I was thinking about having some, because these are quite quintessentially British biscuits, and have some of those as like pockets on the inside of the outside, on the inside of the outside, because, you know, clearly I'm making no sense whatsoever. Leslie's message was held for moderation as well, because it says, "Ooh, oh nice, a brick." So like, so, yeah. So obviously, YouTube thought she was insinuating something else. Well, or maybe I'm just like, no, shut up, David. Just digging a big hole for yourself. There you go. Just take them out now. Shut up, Dave. Okay. So I'm going to put that in there. Oh, let's just glue it in. Damn it! If you don't do it now, you're not going to do it, are you, Dave? So, no, I won't use 3-in-1. I shall use my could use my tacky glue, couldn't I? No, because because it's gone shy and it won't come out. That's why. It's like, no. I don't know what it is with this glue. It hates me. In fact, actually, that you can tell there's a blockage there. There we go. I do think it hates me anyway. So, aha, it's coming out now. I can tell. There we go. Right. There was a blockage. I'm going to do it because I know that I've only got a limited amount of time with this glue. So what I thought is I would get halfway and try and then stick it in. No, maybe that's going to make it even worse. Oh, I'm going to have to, because we've got a blockage again. So I'm just going to have to put this bit down first. Decide where you want it, Dave. About there. Yeah, so that bit's going to have to get stuck down first. Except there isn't enough of it, so it's not. Come on. You might be here a while I try and line this hole up with the needle. There we go. Give it a wiggle. Hopefully it'll come out. Is it sticking? No, it's not. So, back to the 3-in-1 then. It's obviously going to be better stuck with 3-in-1 onto fabric, because it just is. Let's just hope that they don't mix together and form some noxious chemical when they're mixed. Oh, come on. If I start talking deliriously, you won't notice. So, it's all right. I know. I sound like I'm delirious half the time anyway, so. Delirious Dave. A dash of Delirious Dave. Oh, so much page to do. Yeah. Come on. Don't you start acting up either. I'm determined I'm going to get these end pages in. Right, there we go. So, in there. In there. Oh, too far up. About there. About there. There we go. That's one end page in. Give it a bit of a push down. Get it right into that little crevice there. Get it in the crevice. There we go. That's that bit. Let's put the other one in now. I feel like I'm achieving something now. Let's put that back in there before that dries up on me again. Eyesight's so bad I can't actually see the hole. Okay, so I need some more 3-in-1. Alexa, put 3-in-1 glue on my shopping list.
You already have 3-in-1 glue
Oh, right.
on your shopping list.
I already have it on there then, so obviously I already knew I needed some more. Do with a bigger hole, so. Oh dear, the innuendos that are flying through my head now. So you don't want to know. You don't want to know what I'm thinking about, all right? So, ah, dear. Ah, I can't get it out. That's been said before, isn't it? Why? Why does the glue always act up? I've not had a problem all morning, and until like you come on camera and then like it starts, you get shy glue. It's camera shy glue. I just don't have the strength to squeeze it. I don't have the strength. There we go. Right, okay, shut up, Dave. Just get on with it. Stop being a wet brush and get on with it. Right, is that a similar sort of height to there? No, not yet. There. Push that up into that little crevice. I don't know why I have to say it with that accent. Crevice. Get that in there. All the way down. There we go. And get these. What have you come in for? Worcester's arrived. They're making a noise out there. They're having a street party and they haven't invited you. Is that what it is? What? Well, come here then. Mind the tripod. Come on then. Good boy. Oh, that's it. You just knock everything over. Oh, now you're caught round the microphone lead. Sorry, Worcester's come in for a bit of a reassurance. Oh well, there we go. So that's our signatures. Sorry, that's our signature in, and then that's our end pages. So that'll go around there, that goes around there. Yep, cool. Okay, so obviously you've got to account for where it's going to bend, because it will kind of pucker up a bit. So let's just get this in here. Oh no, I'll tell you what, it's a ruler. It's always better. Just kind of fold it round your ruler so that it's so when you fold it, what you don't want it to do is push a mountain up. So what you're doing is pushing it back down so that it creates a valley. So, and that way then it wants to fold that way because the glue's there. It's been glued that way. So yeah, so like it'll create its own little natural fold, and the same goes for there. All that bit down. There's a ruler to get in there. Yep, there we go. So that's our end page. Blimey, I can't believe I've actually got that in and done it on camera. Wow, get me. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do for closure. I think I'm just going to go for a bit of a tie round it. Because that's, you know, you don't have to build that in. You know, if like you wanted to do something now a bit more, there might be some edge work to do. I might need to glue a few edges down. But like, if I wanted to make a proper closure, I really needed to have thought about that before I even covered it, etc. So I think it's just going to have a something round it. So cool. Okay. So you can't really. I can't really tell where it was. Oh, it's there. I was going to say, I can't really tell where the join was. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you is I did look some, I couldn't tell you where it is now, obviously, but I did get some, I think it's there. Oh, okay, just learn to speak, Dave. I did get some, ribbon out, but I can't find it now. Yeah, no. I've got some ribbon that I found, that's some like purple ribbon, very royal looking ribbon, and I thought I would put that down there just to kind of, you know, tidy it up a bit. So anyway, so yeah, that's it. So that's it for today anyway. I'll put lids on things. So, well, I hope you like it. I hope you think it's coming on. It's all sewn in now, though. So, like, you know, we're several steps ahead of where we were before. It's looking like a journal now. No idea what time it is. Oh, blimey! I've nearly been going 2 hours again. Wow, that time just goes like. It probably goes better than that because like I can't snap my fingers very quickly. I have to think about it. I have to think about putting the fingers in the right place. Shut up, Dave. Get on with it. Okay, so, I could tie it with that, couldn't I? Maybe that's the tie that I'm going to use. So, that's it. So, that's it for today. So, I hope you like it. I've done a bit of decoupage. I haven't done a bit of decoupage for a while, so I'm going to put some. I think I'm going to put some of these pockets in. Let's just have a look and see what they look like. So, I agree. I want to touch it. Steady now, Angela. Oh, I see. The journal. Are we talking about the journal? Yeah. So, like, maybe some custard creams or whatever that is. Oh, is that Battenberg? Oh, a bit of Battenberg. And then I could actually decoupage these teacups, because I was saying about having some teacups. Decoupage them onto these, I guess. And like then there's some little cards that can go in something. What's that? It's a jam tart. Anyway, I could have some of them. I don't know. We'll see. But that's kind of what I was thinking. I bought these ages ago, and I bought them because I liked them, and I had no idea what I was going to do with them. They were only 69p, so I'm going to use them. So, anyway, that's it. So, I am. Oh, hang on. This is health and moderation. Jean, what are you up to now? So, Jean's message is health and moderation. Thumbs up to a 4-hour Dave, please. Hit the like button, please. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Yes, thank you. Yeah, please do hit the like button because that really does help my channel grow. I am at 910 subscribers. I'm only 90 away from like the giveaway. So don't forget, there's the giveaway draw. You've got to have get in there. You've got to have liked. You've got to have subscribed, and you've got to say yes, please on that video alone. So, and if somebody, I was told not to be so shy about things. So, if you want to go and check out my Etsy store, the link will be in the description when it goes live. So when it goes on YouTube rather than just being live. And if you want to buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee. Or if you want to go through Ko-fi and buy me a coffee or send me some money or whatever, then do so. Anything. I'm grateful for anything. So, anyway, I have to remember to promote because I'm no good at promoting. terrible salesperson. So, I am. Yeah, somebody asked me what I was like or wanted to buy next. I want to buy some kind of better microphone setup. We tried the dual microphone thing, but that didn't last very long. So I'm thinking about buying a condensing microphone, which is one that just stands on a desk and then everybody can be heard. So anyway, that's what I'm looking at. But then I'm trying to find, they're more expensive, obviously, if you want them to work with an iPhone, because typical with iPhone, let's just dominate the world. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Get on with it. All right. So, hi, Jean. Sorry, by the way. So Jean, Banny, who else? Have I missed anybody? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if you've joined and I've not seen you and I've not said hello. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and no, I'm not going to shut up. I'm just going to go off camera and talk to myself now. So I'd love to say I'm going to shut up, but I don't want the neighbours to get all excited and think, oh, some peace, because I never shut up. So I'm going to leave you alone. That's what I'm going to say. So I really do thank Jean for saying that. So saying thumbs up. Thanks, Jean. Much love. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go and wash my brush out. You know how I said that last week? You know what I did? I forgot. It's another brush that I can't use. So I'm running through brushes. So anyway, I like the way that one says flat wash. It was almost like all like the flat bit's covered up and it just says wash, and that's what I was looking at thinking, it's telling me I need to wash it. Blimey. Judged by the brushes as well. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Get on with it. I'm off. So that's what that funny smell is. I'm off. So shut up, Dave. Ah. Right, I'll see you all soon. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good afternoon, morning, whatever time it is with you. My name is Dash of Dave. Please like and subscribe. Please like this video. Please like this video. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee. If you want to do me... Ko-fi is a fairly new one to me. Buy me a coffee charges me. I get somebody pays me a £5, I get £4.20 of it. But Ko-fi don't take any money from it, so I don't actually know how they make any money. So anyway, so that's what it is anyway. So if you want to go on my Etsy, go on my Etsy. And if you just want to hang out, just come and find me next time I'm live, or just you know, watch some of my other videos. I'll shut up now. I've said this several times. You see, people are always afraid when I say I'll shut up, Dave, because they think I'm going to shut up. No. Since when have I ever listened to anybody else, let alone myself? So I'm not going to shut up, but I'll always say it. Right, I'm going. I'm digressing now. Just going to go. Love you all. You know I love you all, without exception. Until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, folks. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. And spread crafting joy to the masses that don't know what special talent we have. All right, folks. I love you all. You are a bunch of amazingly talented artists. And I am humbled in your company. All right. You take care, folks. Love you. Lots of kisses. Lots of hugs. Oh, just scratch that itchy bit on your back. There you go. All right, I'm off. Take care. Bye. Bye. Always in the wrong place, that cross.